Superb, lovely. Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Stream Morrowind with Clara Loft. I did sell, yeah, I turned it off. I might put it back on again though. Yeah, I've looked quite extensively at those kind of settings, and we'll
you have my attention.
See how we go. I mean, my aim pretty much for Clara is not to steal anything, like at all. She's not a thief. And so not knowing kind of just makes me not take anything, right? So, like this, for example, I might be able to take right now because I'm part of the Mages Guild. So but I'd rather err on the side of caution and be like, actually, I don't know if I can take it or not, so I won't. So we're only making our equipment through loot and buying stuff. Hello, Lost. How are you doing? Hello, Queen of Silence. Welcome in. How are you? Thank God you're live. I was so bored at work. Good. Glad to assist. So last time, interesting session. Quite a long one, and we did quite a bit of. We had a couple of adventures, didn't we? Most notably getting shut in that tomb. That was freaking amazing. I loved that. And Clara here, she's made some mistakes. She has and learned a couple of lessons last time. But we found the a couple of different areas around the game, which is nice. Oh, by the way, Lost, you'll be absolutely fine watching this stream, so don't worry about...
creature visits again, I think I'll have choice words to
Don't
say.
worry about spoilers for Morrowind, in case you're like, oh, I don't know whether I should, because I'm going to play Morrowind, and of course you are. This is as far removed from the base game as you can get. You've got a terrible memory anyway, but you'll probably never play this content, so I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, you're getting rid of a castle as well? Oh my god, I love castles. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Alright, so we're currently part of the Andothren Mages Guild. We've done one quest, which sent us all the way over here, which is not something I'd particularly agree with, but is what it is. I didn't say she shouldn't play it. I don't believe I said that. I said she would be unlikely to. Don't put words in my mouth. Okay, so
Magic is my speciality.
and she might eventually.
How
All
can I
right.
help you?
Unlikely to any time in the next 5 years. Okay. All right. Yes. No. Let's get advancement. I am now Clara Loft, the apprentice. Study diligently and perform your duties. Nice, okay. One of our apprentice mages needs a partner with whom to practice destruction magic. Well, like exactly, Sel, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. And I know it's not difficult. I know it's not difficult. But... Okay. Shamay, the new apprentice mage, needs a partner, or more accurately, a moving target with whom to practice shock magic. He's in the training area right over there. It'd be a good opportunity for you to practice the School of Restoration while you're at it. Don't get too hurt. Yeah, target practice. Okay. All right. Well, at least this is local. We're just here. We're right here for this. So that's nice. Torture quest. Awesome. Nope, I'm not allowed to access her spells or spell making, which is a shame. So we'll go over there and do this. But first, I want to go and buy a new hat. We've got 55 gold. And I want a new hat.
You seem to be...
I know, Casper. I called someone would say that. And they did. Okay, so let's see. All right, no hats here. I need a new hat, guys. I need a hat. No, no hats there.
Can you ask your question?
I did. Do you have any hats, was my question. No was the answer. Well, hats in the game aren't very expensive. Have you got any hats? Right, we can have these neck wraps again. I just don't like it.
I will listen out.
We actually made money there. Now we've got 93. And we look better. We've got our got our scarf back. Oh, okay, right. New hat every episode. I will find a good one, but that one wasn't very good. It made us half bald. So these things are important. Right. Hello.
What's your story?
Okay. I'm excited to practice destruction magic with you. So you're the one that's to practice with me? Are you ready? Yes. Great. You just need to stand near the practice dummies. I'll cast shock balls towards you and you try to dodge them. Don't come too close to me. And here, take a few extra potions. Standard restore health. Alright, this guy isn't going to hit me. Wow, just right. Okay, alright, hang on. No, okay, I got it. We'll be fine. You done? I am almost dead. But we're fine. Ah, boy. Great practice. Had fun. Come here. I have something to give you as thanks. Awesome. Hi.
You've got my ear. Let's hear it.
We're fine. Ooh, the art of war magic. Thank you for practicing with me. Here, take this. I learned all I can from it, but it might help you learn a thing or two about destruction. Well, we don't use destruction, but thank you. If anything, I will sell it. And we got 2 potions there, which is nice. Because we are now half dead. Or mostly dead. But not all dead. I've handled this well. Yeah, we're fine.
I have the finest spells in town.
Yeah, but I can't access them, can I? Nice work, Clara Loft. I hope you learned something from practice as well. I don't have any more duties to review at the moment. Check back in a few days. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. That's cool. Now we can go around asking for... hi, Zucras. Now we can just go around town. Asking about things, can't we? Still looking about Andothren, I see. Okay, looking for services. Not specifically. Let's have some latest rumors. The ship that's been stuck in the harbor for days. All right.
At your service, Outlander.
I'm using the latest release, children. So it's version 0.47. There is a 0.48, but it's still in development, which I think is what you're meaning. So in answer to that, no.
Yes, Outlander?
Yeah, we've got these we can take as well. Although, do we need... Yeah, we will. We'll take them. No, I don't want... Well, how much is that? Should I sell that? 72? Yeah, why not? Darren. Thank you for the supplies.
An untidy tale comes to...
I used to. Don't talk about Tamriel Rebuilt. Sorry, Tamriel Rebuilt. Same answer? Well, the newest version. I don't know what to... Yeah, newest one. Yeah, you would. Well, we are quite weak, though. I mean, we got... Yeah. So what? 11 p.m. Oh, maybe we should have a... No. Have a sleep. There's a preview thing. That doesn't work anymore, though. Well, future release, but it's in beta. Well, no. All right, I do not have the future release. Again, the answer is I have the latest release, public release, of all the mods that I have. This is mine? Gonna sleep here? Apparently so. Okay. Alright, we're not gonna take any of this. So there's a ship in the docks that hasn't moved for a while. Whether that's a quest or not, I'm not sure, but we can maybe investigate it. We've got a couple of days, she said, so let's just have a little exploration, find out. Maybe we did make some friends in this building as well, so... Because the only two... Oh no, there's that one. Saman Havarian. Welcome in, how are you? Don't think I've seen you in Andothren before, stranger. Well met. I'm... Delaney... Seringi. Got any questions about local economy? Why not? Economic hub of the Western Morrowind. All traders of all kinds can be found in its markets. House La Lu does most of its maritime business in Andothren's docks. Okay, you got any latest rumours? Apparently not. There's been a ship that's been stuck in the harbour for days.
Speak, traveler.
Well, there's only 3.
How are you today?
Yes, they did. So I had to enable a bunch of other ESP files, but they're mostly around for this area, and there's nothing there in terms of content. It's just landmass, but I put it there because it, you know, looks nicer. Yeah. Yeah, so in the latest version they removed travels and factions, I think, and preview. So it only came with what actually has content, which made me think I got the installation wrong. But no, it was fine. But then you can re-add all of the other stuff if you download the
Happy to help.
other files from their website.
What's your problem?
Yeah, but people would ask about it, wouldn't they? So, you've got your stuff. Yep. Good. Alright, Nolus Atreus, the Imperial Magistrate for Balmora, is a fine manor. Doesn't seem to ever wants to visit Vanfell. Well, why would you? I mean, he's the Magistrate for Balmora, but he never wants to go there. Well, I mean, it is nice here, to be fair. Alright, let's see what else is around here. You, for example.
Traveler.
Little advice, sure. Backcountry, okay, nice. Little secret, something glimmered in the water in the canal. Someone dropped some gold. Oh, well, we're not. Hey, Becca, welcome in. How's the gambling addiction? We're not gambling, we're fine. In the canal.
Go ahead.
Ooh, okay. So there's something being dropped in the canal. That's cool. Might be an easy win.
What's this about?
Hello. I don't know what you want. I'm just kind of asking around for rumours. Not uncommon for nobles to be a little bit eccentric. It's one of the many luxuries they can afford. But even so, I don't think I've ever heard of anyone as eccentric as Lady Vasney. I hear her manor is nothing sort of a circus. Vasney is the East Empire Company's liaison to the Hlalu Consult Company. She lives up in the Manor District in the west side of town. Supposedly she keeps a rather eccentric household. Well, maybe I should check that out. A glimmering slaughterfish would be amazing. amazingly bad. Still. I swear I hear some Ashlanders are harassing...
New species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Mordecai, thank you very much for the follow. You are now one of the people. Alright, so some Ashlanders are harassing the Savrethi distillery south of here. Unless those troublesome barbarians are dealt with swiftly, there might be a shortage of Cumbrae brandy and Andothren, a dry Andothren purse to short. Okay, so Serho Mandras Savrethi owns and operates a distillery with the help of his sons. They are renowned for their Cumbrae brandy named Grief. Okay.
How are you today?
Been better actually, but it's fine. Does this keep going up? My god, it does. Hello. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I was hoping to, oh, nice. Get a bird's eye view. Oh, it's a lighthouse as well. So the canal, that's probably this, right? We can also visit here as well. We haven't heard anything about that. Now, going after a band of thugs probably isn't something we want to be doing, but diving for treasure certainly is.
How are you today?
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
And they said the canal, which is a little vague. But let's, I mean, we could just dive in, right? Because that's a canal, possibly. And then over here... we've got another canal. Can we see anything before we dive in? Something glittering. It may not be gold, though. I think we're gonna have to go down there and have a swim around. Let's start at one end, though. There's nothing obvious as far as I can see. I mean, it could be, there's a boat there. I don't think that's it. It could be, you know, like just a single ring, right? Now, it would be handy, actually, if we had, detect... Oh. Is this it? Okay. Well, there was some gold. Okay. Yeah. Well, that was the rumor. Yeah, it would be cool if we had some kind of detect enchantment spell. We will eventually. I do believe that was it, though. I mean, still, 2 free gold. Alright, let's check this manor up here, then. Clara doesn't mind. Clara's the, you know, rip-roaring adventuring sort, so... Not really a problem for her. And there's a couple other places we can check out here as well. Like this trader, for example. Something for everyone, huh? Latest rumors? There's more. Okay, so rumor has it that the Commoner Tong have offered a reward for information regarding the whereabouts of known Thieves Guild members in Andothren. They really don't want the guild to ever return here. Again, I don't think that's something we're likely to get involved with. There's another wicker hat. Haven't seen any magical spears yet. But all in good time. Oh, I can sell this book, can I? I mean, it's better than nothing, right? And maybe we could have a little look for some ingredients. If we go... Fine.
Let's do some business, shall we?
If we just go around the local area. This is also a bar, yeah, so we might get some quests here. Fine, ask your stupid questions. Well, actually, I won't. No, I'm not going to. This ain't your kind of pub, pal. Get out of it. Oh, I'm getting a little advice. Leave me alone. Okay. Your internet crapped out again, man. Okay, what did BT say? More rumors. So, Vermilius Vendici, Imperial nobleman who owns a manor here, has gone to Cyrodiil. Some say he went there to smooth things over with his estranged wife. Others say he's gone there to bring back some precious artifact. Ooh, that he's brought into his collection. Whatever the case may be, there's bound to be an extravagant party when he eventually comes back. I wonder if that'll ever turn into anything. But also, yeah, there's a collection of artifacts in this manor, which,
I will listen.
again, we're not a thief, so...
Summoned by another. Questions again.
Little secret is that Dureni Dulo is a local Morrowind master. You don't see a lot of women in that position. Not that there's anything weird or wrong with that. In fact, I think it's wonderful. By her example, she's showing all the little girls that they too could one day be leading a death cult of hired killers. Nice. You're a troop in the Imperial Legion. Don't look at me like that. I'm off duty. I'm not judging, man. I'm not judging. Do you ever wonder why people don't like you? Think about it because something to do with the way you act. People do not like me here, man. Some of us don't like Outlanders and don't want to talk to them.
Leave me.
Wow. This is a local bar for local people, apparently. Yeah, Sal, we'll probably go and check out the manors because it is pushing us up that way.
I do
Again.
not wish to talk with you.
Not particularly friendly, are they? So the name's Darrenine. This is a council club. We got beds and drinks and whatnot, but I reckon you might not want. You want to go someplace else. Why? Why are you so mean? Wow, you know, they allowed an orc to join the tribunal temple. Can you imagine something so ridiculous? I can't actually. Hello, Snarl. Welcome in. How are you?
Our doors are always open.
Are they?
Excuse me. Did you say something?
Training. Okay, yeah, we can get training here, which is nice. Agent of the Imperial Legion. Just here to relax, okay? This doesn't seem like a very relaxed bar, though. Like, at all. Well... Oh...
Approaches.
Children...
Quickly, Outlander.
Don't poke Nightbot.
I can tell.
Yep. Yep, afraid so. I don't make the rules. So we've been to the Imperial Commission. Can you make it look like you're gonna walk into people's houses with no consequences? Can you imagine doing that in real life? You're rich with personal security and some random walks into your bedroom and starts asking about later rumors while you're changing. It's true.
Speak.
You have questions?
Muriel must regretfully inform you that Master Villainous is not here at the moment, but she should come back later. So this is the person with the collection. That's cool. Yes. Seen this map before. It's excellent. I really like it. Yep, pretty neat.
Summoned by another.
Cling to the shore.
Again.
I'm supposed to take care of the plants and not talk to anybody. What do you want from me? Okay, fine. Don't want to get anyone in trouble. Wow. Would you eat it or not? I mean, it is just kind of like a lobster, but not quite. Why not? Looks like crap, yeah. Did I say oyster? I meant lobster. Did I say oyster? I don't know. Doesn't look like oyster. This is not some public armory. I suggest you leave. Yeah, so people are a little bit uppity of us being here. There's a guard and a locked door. The servants' quarters. I don't think this is going to be too interesting, is it? Not particularly. Still.
Why do you approach?
Servants' quarters, huh? You seem to have a slaver's bracer on. Ooh. Interesting. Ah, the kitchens.
Hurry this along.
Neat. So you're the chef, huh? By the 2 moons, what are you doing in my kitchen? Can't you see I'm busy? I'm just wondering about latest rumors, dude. Famous vampire hunter passed around Andothren a little while ago. Last I heard, he was headed south. Alright, well that was nice.
Why do you approach?
Okay.
Excuse me, did you say something?
Not to you. We're gonna start collecting. I think we're gonna go on a little alchemy gathering hunt. Although I wouldn't mind, yeah,
9 good days to you, Sarah.
checking out this place because apparently it's a bit of a circus. And when I hear things like
I
that,
don't have time for this, so make it quick.
it reminds me of Thief. Your beloved mother, huh? Melody. Hi. We can get it to play music. Only 5 septims? Let's have music. Play something. Play a dance tune.
I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
Are you sure? Suddenly we're in a bar. Oh, hello.
Has no words for you.
You're not a Khajiit. Okay, a visitor. Have you met my little angels? Bubbles, Buttons, Nibbles, Nubs, Fireball, and Melody? Beautiful creatures, all of them. So sweet and good. Interesting. He called you Sarah? We could make a character called Sarah. I am Vasney. I am a liaison between the East Empire Company, and the Hlalu Council Company in Andothren. Neat. So how are things going? How are you? Want to tell me a little secret? There are a lot of bandit gangs in the Rorin region. They prey on defenseless travelers, which of course is awful and wrong. But I've got to admit that some of the gangs have really catchy names, like Vanishing Highwaymen and the Ruby Pond Boys. Not trying to romanticize banditry or anything, I'm just saying they've got some catchy names. Neversville offers training in alchemy. Okay, that's actually kind of useful. If she's got a shop for alchemy, then I guess I'd know that. Outside Louis making a decisive push into the Badlands south and west of here. Within a few years, all that remains of House Redoran in this region will be pushed all the way back to beyond the Iria something river. That's me! Well, I'm glad you're having fun. Yeah, so there's Melody playing this music we're listening to.
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
There's Nubs. Here's Bubbles.
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
Hi, Bubbles. I like your jet black eyes. Children's quarters. Oh no. Don't tell me there are childrens in this game now. Hi, Fireball.
I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
Oh, nice, Becca. Nibbles!
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on
We
with
can
it.
barter with Nibbles. Okay. My Morrowind? I know, right? But Sarah is so lady, and Sergio is somewhat respectable, but more close, less rigid. Okay. What is a child? Ugh, children. Glad I never was one. Yep, cool, nice, good. I mean, the place is kind of weirdly laid out, but I wouldn't say it was circus. No one under any circumstances ever is permitted to enter this room. Vasney will not risk the lives of any more of her dears to enter this cursed room. We have half a chance of opening it if we were to decide to try. I think we should have a little look. Yes, I think we should. But we've only got one chance at this. 50-50 chance, right? Oh, nope. Game says no. Right. Now, thankfully, gathering alchemy supplies is quite easy with immersive alchemy. We need to know, well... Oh, there's a cave over there. Okay, we'll head towards the cave. And see what else is round here. There's a Daedric ruin over there. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. There's a Gua. So what's Willow Anther do? This is drain personality. Okay, it's going to be quite difficult for us to do alchemy straight away. Hey Thern, welcome in. How are you? Black Anther does drain agility. Awesome. Right, I don't think a Daedric Ruin's where we need to be going right now. Just eat everything? Yeah, I could just eat it. Yeah, that's true. Should we do that? Let's just have a look. So alchemy is 0. Still 0. Yeah, you reckon? No? But it's got scrib jelly. Oh, you guy. Oh, it's just like the grubs in Hollow Knight. You're so easily manipulated. Okay, so where was this cave? Not here. Okay, here we are. So we're going to just chill out for a bit. The Dwemer Ruin is also very tempting, obviously. I'm surprised no one's mentioned it. Or maybe it's just a conversation that I haven't seen before. Look over there, we can just about see Ebonheart. Just like there. See its reflection in the water. Alright. A cave. What is this cave called? It's called... It's a mine. Okay. They call it a mine. So... Oh dear. Alright. Well... House Lalu closure notice. By order of the High Council of Andothren, on the 30th of the first seed of the year, the third era, 387, the diamond mine is officially closed. All who enter here know that recent cave-ins make this area unsafe. Trespassers beware by the light of the 3. Yeah, but diamond mine. Right? Alright, let's save it here. Okay. Might want to come back when we have Did my lantern just burn out? God's sakes. So I might do something here, right? See ya, Clink. I might have Lara have an accident and have her fall in here. If we can survive. Let's try it. So you're just looking, man. Okay, maybe not. Like I don't know if we can even get down there without perishing. Not really. Okay, so we need to. Cause I thought it might be quite cool to get her stuck down there and then try and find a way out by having a hard save. But we need levitation, which shouldn't be too difficult to get, frankly. Yeah, I bet there is, you know. I bet there's a way underwater that you can get out again. I mean, there are 30 health, no good here. No. What time is it? 6 p.m. Okay. So today we wandered around town. We got a few rumors. None of it particularly led to quests. Although we did get the rumor about the distillery further south. So that's probably a quest, but yeah, I don't think taking on bandit gangs is something that Clara wants to attempt right now. Yeah, I mean, gonna have to. Yeah, again, I do have alteration, but it's just getting an open spell. It's getting the money to get an open spell. But this is great. This stage of the game where we like don't have anything and we're trying to collect little bits of aloe vera and fighting rats, right? It's great. Alright, what does this do? Restore fatigue. Alright, that's something we can really use. Restore fatigue is good. Ooh, hello. Because we combine that with things like bread and stuff like that. So restore fatigue potions is definitely a thing that we can be training our alchemy skill on and get some practical use from as well. Suffering breeds character. I'm not sure what character it breeds, but it sure does breed one. One with issues, probably. Bluefoot. I've got to check all this out. Drain fatigue. Okay, the opposite. We've got an Imperial fort over here. Fort pot. And there's something else over there as well. Alright, Hackle Low, I think, also does fatigue. Yeah, okay, awesome. Alright, where the hell is this? Getting dark. Imperial Marine. Nice. Rumors? First, it seems like about Neverine. Never heard of it.
How are you today?
Never heard of it. Marine? Never Marine?
It's fine with me. Go ahead.
Alright. It's a nice ship, isn't it? They're both nice ships. Black Lichen? Why not? Whoa, hello. Ah, nice. I didn't expect that. This is fine. Killing rats and collecting heather is about all we can expect. Alright, let's go in here, see what this is. Is that a Space Marine tractor? It could be. It could be. An Imperial fort. Go and ask this gentleman where we are, what's going on. Heather, I hardly knew her. I don't know you either.
Go ahead, I'm waiting.
Where are we? We're in Fort Ankylis, the main keep. Hello. I'm just kind of like wandering in.
I suppose it is my duty to help those less fortunate than myself.
Nice hat. Greetings, Clara Loft. I'm Kath Elamar, champion of Fort Ankylis. If you're not here in official business, I suggest you move along. Come on. Why are you so mean? What's your trade? You're a battle mage. Oh, a battle mage. Ooh, scary battle mage. Well, fine. Can I spend the night here? It's kind of dangerous out. I suppose not. Oh, nope. You got a main keep. You got two keeps. That's just rude. Hello. Are you a bit more friendly? Joe Agua, a bookseller at your service. This one must warn you, though, that his wares are rather limited. Khajiit is traveling light. Just the essentials with him, you see. Joe Agua isn't here as a merchant, but instead a scholar, and has come to do research for his new book. A new book? You're writing a new book, huh? It's going to be called Joe Agua's Histories of Imperial Forts in Morrowind. It's still very much a work in progress, and is the only one on it, and this one's only just getting started. Khajiit is here to do research in Fort Ankylis. Right now, is studying the heraldic symbols presented in this room. There might be a key to unraveling the fort's long-forgotten history. Joe Agu isn't saying there is one, but there might be. See the two-headed dragon? A golden, two-headed golden eagle. Okay, that's this, right? We're looking at that. That's originally a Nordic symbol, over 4,000 years old. Why would they place so many of them in this room for no reason? Together with the fort's coastal location, the eagles make me imagine things. If Joe Agu were an amateur archaeologist or a treasure hunter, he'd say an ancient Nordic ruin is buried beneath this fort. There was one part that was annoying to do. Okay, well, Queen, since you seem to know it, I hope you'll be around to help out. That is a ludicrous claim, of course. There's absolutely no archaeological evidence that a Nordic fort once stood here. That being said, Joe Agu needs to interview someone here in the fort, preferably a Nord, to get a hint as to where to start digging. This one hasn't really gotten to know the fort's personnel, but if you wanted to help, you could ask people if they know anything special about the fort's history. I will certainly ask around! This is perfect! Hopefully someone in this fort has something valuable to tell. Well, Clara Loft, with her excellent personal skills, will no doubt be able to assist. So we need to find, and is this on our journal? Nice, okay. Someone at the fort who knows of its long forgotten history. Very well. And we're in Skyrim again? No. Maybe you're prison guard.
How do I know you're not up to something devious?
Wolfus! Before we get into that. Okay, I see how it is. Don't know who or what you're looking for, but you won't find it here in the dungeon. Rowdy Rilmus is the only one rotting here, and he sure as hell's a waste of time. We're keeping him here for assaulting the citizens of Ten. I wouldn't bother talking to him, the bloody elf's got a foul mouth. Well. Hello, Rowdy Realmus. Don't want to talk about it. Damn Alman, just Beth, that old kook. It's all his fault. Do you think we're friends? No? Are you part of the Thieves Guild by any chance? No? Maybe you'd like to join the Thieves Guild. I don't know. What do you do? Know something? Okay, right. So we will train our persuasion on this dude, and yes, we're going to do this. Persuasion's quite important, apparently. We've got illusion for... Oh, it was there and I lost it. We've got illusion for charm. The old man's down in Sirife's trade house. We've been there, or we've heard of it. Do you remember the Siri bit? Just wanted to talk to him, but you know, I guess I had a bit too much to drink. You know how it is sometimes, right? And I introduced myself to him, and he made a face like it was just a bit of dirt under his shoe. So I figured, hey, I don't care who this guy is. No one disrespects me like that. And I took a swing at him. I missed, and then he broke my fist on the wall, and that was it. Next thing I know, the guards are hauling me to jail. Don't think we've been to... No, okay. Haven't been there yet. But I've heard of it. I must have watched past it. Little this, little that. Okay. Alright. So this dude. We now need to convince him. So we'll just... Put it up a little bit, put it here. Nope. Now, come on. Be nice. I wonder if we can... Okay. Oh. Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to intimidate you there. Probably not the best idea in the world. Oh, come on. No, don't be mean. No, dude. Dude, yeah, come on. Come back to me. That's right. That's it. Just turn this blue. Okay, 15 is not so good. Look, I'm nice. Stop it. Stop being annoying. Stop it. We're going to get there eventually, whether you like it or not. I can click this button all night. It's actually costing me absolutely nothing. We're gonna have a huge personality boost. Alright, we got up to 50 and that wasn't enough. 61 wasn't enough either. History and Nordic ruins, I don't know anything about that. Oh, okay, fine, this is better. Okay, let's bring that back. You should ask Shorvig, our priest. She's a Nord. She might know. She's in the Imperial cult chapel in the main keep. Thank you.
What brings you here, friend?
What is our speechcraft now? Because we 21. We've got 16 levels of it. Needs to be 70. Okay. I mean, we kind of we got that. So that'll do for that one, I think.
9 good days to you.
Eventually, yeah. I mean, it's more like her going, tell me, like, no, please, no, please, no, please, no, please. And eventually she's like, okay, fine. I'll tell you, just go away.
Can we hurry this along?
What's this about?
You got a shrine anywhere around here? This is not a shrine, is it? You are not a shrine.
Hello, citizen.
Although, I feel like bread and stuff. I just want basic things to mix to make restore. Yeah, like that. What if I attack? Clanfear Claw, that's pretty neat. Aloe vera pulp? I mean, that's quite pricey, really. Blackberry, yeah. So stuff that's... So we're definitely going to go down the... Restore fatigue avenue. Perseverance speech charm. Yeah, I mean it does, yeah. Hello, exit. Ah, hello.
What's your story?
Oh, this is nice. Look at that. The incense. Can you make all curing garlic bread? Maybe. I don't know what you want. I want a long forgotten history. That might not be as far-fetched as it sounds. Gonna move this back up here. My ancestors never conquered the whole of Morrowind, but they did make expeditions deep into the south in their longboats. It's known that they built makeshift outposts at landing sites. This fort could very well be located on such a site, built over an old outpost, but it's not that simple. Fort Ankylis is only a little over 100 years old. Dig down and you'll find what remains of its pre-Uriel 5 era predecessor. Underneath that ruin is an even older Reman era keep, and after that, who knows, maybe they have the foundations of a dark elven watchtower. What I'm saying is that any wooden palisade that my ancestors supposedly built here would have been utterly destroyed by all the construction work that has taken place afterwards. I'd say our best chances of finding anything lies within the sea. My ancestors were seafarers after all. If this was once an outpost, there should be some evidence of it at the bottom of the sea, not far off the shore. Sunken weapons, armor, or jewelry. The inner sea water is only a little brackish, so they shouldn't be in such bad shape. Up for a little diving, Clara Loft? I should talk to Afia Clanius, our alchemist in the next room, before diving headlong to the sea. Maybe she has water-breathing potions for you. And better be careful on your climb down. Okay, Queen. Thank you. Right. The next room? Oh, we just spoke to her. Yeah, water breathing. 15 seconds, though. I mean, it's better than nothing, but it is practically nothing. Didn't we get... Haven't we got something? We got water walking. Oh, we got swift swim on someone else. Yes, okay. Let's do a bit of alchemy making while we're here, shall we? Oh, this is nice. Yeah. Much better interface. Yeah, it's way better. Way better. We're not going to make anything anyway. Nope. You can filter by effect. What? No. Oh, hang on. Yes, you can. Not on the match, but still. Yeah, no, yeah. That's awesome. That is awesome. Open Morrowind, everyone. Brilliant. Right, it is dark out, so I don't think we want to be diving in the dark.
Excuse me. I was just thinking. What's this about?
But I don't think we'll be able to rest around here. There was a place across the way, though. Maybe we could check up there for the night? Nice. Okay, Shay. Yeah, see there? I mean, we're gonna swim anyway, so I might as well. We do have water walking, but since I am going to swim, I'm, you know, uh-oh. Come on. 43% chance. 43% chance. Thank you, game. Just drink a night eye potion with the water breathing and add a light potion on top. What could go wrong with drinking all this stuff at once, right? Well, apparently nothing. Hello, Alf. Hello, Sundog. Pretty much the only remaining UI requirement I have known is that Open Morrowind is that the ingredient list, just like Inventory list, should have the Sky UI list view like option. I don't know.
Can you ask your question quickly?
So here we can travel places. Oh, Sirafe's trade house. Okay. Bataru buys and sells sort of items. She also rents rooms. The co-owner of the place, every leg, sells liquors and brews. A few trainers can be found in the trade house. Medesi Oridus is a scout trainer. And Olaman Juspethe teaches a bit more about the stealthy arts. Brass Claws is a traveling warrior from out of town, also unknown to be picky about her training partners, but maybe if you impress her, she'll offer training too. Ah, so we're in this 10 place. Okay. Census and Excise Office. I can't resist.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
No questions, Bommy? No character creation? Customs and Contraband Warehouse. Ooh.
Your wounds are minor compared to what you will receive if you continue to bother me.
Wow. Okay, the trade house. That's what we're looking for. I know, right?
How may I help you?
Okay, hi Sirafe. Welcome to Sirafe's Trade House. I'm Sirafe, trader and co-owner of this place. I can tell you're new in town, care for gossip. I'll be happy to trade your latest rumors, a little advice perhaps, all free of charge. Or do you have a long journey ahead, traveler? Do you need to rest? We have beds. I do need a bed. Yes. Upstairs, fourth door on the right. Okay. If you're simply here to get a drink, head downstairs and talk to Ervleg. He's in charge of the booze around here. Latest rumors. Did you hear that there's nearly a bar brawl in here? A young Dunmer out of town started arguing with Alaman Spethe. Really? Even took a drunken swing at him. Thankfully, the guards arrived in town and dragged him troublemaker away. Yes, I did hear about that, actually. That's kind of cool. Ooh, yeah, lots of stuff. Lots of things. Such as the Helmet of the Winding Road. With Divine Intervention and then Fortify Axe for no reason. When are you going to need them together? Hoods. We like hoods. We could get some cloth braces, couldn't we? You got the left and right. for a little more armor. Chain cuirass. Ooh. That... I want to see what that looks like, you know. Won't be able to afford it. It's remodeled, though. If you plan to... Yes! Yeah, that would work. There we go.
What do you want?
Wonderful. Beds, yeah. We just came here pretty much to, have a bit of a sleep. This hours? Okay. We get free stuff here. So I'm not just gonna... I've decided I'm not just gonna randomly read all the books in the game. Like, if we're given a book, I'll probably read it. And if we, like, are in a room for a fair amount of time... Pillows. Then I'll read it. But I'm not just gonna run in and, like, read, like, 6 books off a bookcase. Unless we're gonna spend the night there, you know. Okay. It is morning. Now we go diving. Although I might talk to this Nord dude.
Speak, traveler.
Nice armor, breast claws.
No time for you.
Used to be a fishing village before the Empire realized the utility of a natural harbor. Small town. Yeah. Nice. You're not strong enough for this one, Breton. Breastclaws has battled and mounted something other. Since you're at 7 times your size, sparring with feeble things such as you would bring me dishonor. The Dunmer in the far corner, Modesty Odorous, that would make a far better training partner than you. Okay, for you. Okay, fine. Well, it's charming, isn't it?
Can you ask your question quickly?
Alman... Just Bethany, a retired gentleman at your service. I don't remember seeing you here before, and I hope I'm not seeing that I forget you. And you in town, eh? Retired from what, you may ask? Well, just let's say that back in the day I did a little of this and a little of that. Yes. So I met this rowdy Rilmus dude. Guards took him to the fort. Might not be such a bad thing. Nothing weeds out youthful arrogance like a few weeks in jail. Elder Irish, hello. How you doing?
There is much to learn.
Nice to see you.
Go ahead.
We're going diving for ancient Nordic artifacts, which is good for our character. Oh, look, floating. I think she's a artifact hunter. This seems to work out pretty well for her.
Whatever you're looking for.
I know, you don't like me. I know, I get it. You hate me. Yeah, I know. Did you sort out things being carried sideways? No? I didn't know that was something I had control of. So we know there's a horrible fish thing in here. Are we diving for artifacts? Is the British during the cannoli? Yes. Yes! Just like that. At least the water's really clear. I want to keep my fatigue up, so this is going to be fairly slow, I think. Morrowind's going pretty well. I mean, as you'd expect, it being Morrowind and all. But hopefully we don't, like drown. Okay, we can get to the surface really easy, so... And yeah, the water is crystal clear, which I'm hoping will help. Because apparently this is fairly annoying. We got 1 pearl earlier, that was kind of nice. Okay, so nothing in the obvious bit. Let's check over here. I might have an easy time. I might bumble across it, that's true. I might. You never know. You found it in the country. Well, I'm really glad you're here, Queen. And if you do, like, have to leave, then, just... No worries, Elder. How is the, How is the million gold via, farming going? Just put it in chat where it is. You know, if you've got a dart out, then just tell me. Because it's one of these things that I probably won't mind knowing about, since you don't really know what you're looking for, right? What? Is that what I'm looking for? Hello? Well, you probably shouldn't be down here, should you? I could help you, but you shouldn't have fallen. Getting there very slowly. I'd imagine. Any regrets kicking in yet? So, I mean, feel free, if you're watching, to check out the Elder Irish's Twitch channel. He's currently doing a playthrough of Skyrim, in which he is trying to raise 1 million gold by farming. That's true, I could have helped him out, but yeah. Right, so if we go here, we can see under the water without... Why doesn't that work? Oh, okay. Okay, welcome back. Hi Aaron, it's been a little while. Keyboard is a little too broken to type much, but I hope the stream is going well. It is, thank you. How are you doing? This seems like a very deep area of the ocean we're going into now. You would think it would be in the bay, wouldn't you? But it could be anywhere around this headland. How long it would depend on several factors, but you've got a breath marker. See, there it is. So as long as that, and then you start taking health damage. But because of reflection, like, that's a bit weird. Hello, FK. How's it going? You were into a corpse at some point? I'm just worried that the corpse will be mine, you know. There's a couple of stones over there. Maybe I'll check that out. The ceiling is ground. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm a bit worried that it's like over there. Okay, let's try and get onto land because we've got no fatigue or no stamina. Spearfishing? Oh, he's not having any of it. Come on, come back. An epic duel, everyone. Let's try and nibble at my toes, he is. We need like one hit on him. Possibly two. God damn it, the one that I hit with. No. Plan for the playthrough is to... It does Backer, yeah, but I don't tend to use best attack. Our plan is to play as a adventurous Clara Loft as we attempt to collect artifacts. I mean, we're still a long way from that because we're just bumbling our way around the local geography right now. Wonder if it's down there. That's a long freaking way, though. There's an axe there. That's it, isn't it? That's what I need to get. That's it. Right? Okay. Okay. Right. I mean, yeah, I can see why, right? I can see why. Okay, yeah, finding it is one thing. Getting it... Alright, okay. Alright. Swift swim on other. I could maybe get someone else to get it for me. We can get it. I'm committed now. Yeah, we're dead. We'll have to just tank through it. What have I just collected? Let's have a look. Ancient Nordic Battle-Axe. Frost damage. It's nice, but yeah, we're gonna die. I mean, I do have some healing potions, so I'm gonna have to take them because... Blah, blah, blah. I wonder if we can maybe use... do we get a slaughterfish scale? Maybe we can use that to swim quicker. No? Yeah, I'd like to do that. Well, with absorb health, that would be kind of nice. Oh, we're not going to make it. Okay. Well, it's fine. All right, good. Found an ancient Nordic axe under the sea. Okay. If the Nord makes an axe with core damage, you know it was intended to be used against other people only. True enough. Oh, nice insight, Cell. Very nice. Oh, the rat's back. Do we have to duel one more time? Yes. Okay, right. Why do I keep hitting with that? Oh, good RNG. This gives you no hint where exactly to look except the sea, so if you don't know where to look, you... Yeah, I dislike vague stuff like that. I mean, I was fortunate this time. I mean, a little exploring is nice, but if they make it really vague like that, they should make it also kind of obvious where it is, type thing. I feel, because no one wants to go swimming in the sea for half an hour, do they?
I suppose it is my duty to help those less.
Let's hear it.
I mean, if it wasn't such a nice day out and the water was murky, then probably wouldn't have found it that easy at all.
What brings you here, Breton?
I found the thing. By Cain's wings! This battle axe must be from the first era. And what a beauty she is. See how well the steel has endured corrosion? I think it can now be safely established that there is indeed a Nordic outpost here once. Good. You've done well, Clara Loft. Okay. I guess I should talk to the other dude now. I'll try it. How much is this worth as well? 150, so I'll probably get 30, 35 for it.
Mara's mercy on you.
Oh, thank you.
Excuse me. Did you say something?
They're all very polite. I like that. Not the curtain wall. Let's see if he has anything to say about it now.
Greetings.
Yes. A Nordic battle axe from the first era. With this piece of evidence, no one can deny that Joe Agro's theory is right. Thank you, Lara Croft. Thanks to you, this one can now finish the fourth and killiest chapter in the new book. Here, Joe wants you to take this fine book as a reward. This one thinks it may be a very interesting read. Let's read it. Not a skill book. Maybe we should actually read it. Okay, in days past, when our family lived in Cyrodiil, we enjoyed and took for granted simple Imperial traditions. Upon arriving in Morrowind, I often found myself disappointed at the stern and dour nature of the local Dark Elves. They lacked many of our familiar customs, and when exposed to them, the Dunmer would dismiss them as frivolous. So sad to live a life so long and devoid of merriment. Rather than give in to their impassiveness, I stayed the course and tried to adapt the customs of our homeland to something of our new neighbours could relate to. Some of these attempts fared better than others, but I think one in particular did very well. It would soon be Heart's Day, 16 Sun's Dawn, as anyone in Tamriel would tell you, which just so happened to be the birthday of my neighbour's son. I took Clara, his mother, and a fellow Imperial into my confidence in planning a celebration. She was delighted by the idea. Because Cyrodiilic pack animals were virtually unknown in Morrowind, I improvised on the old game, making it pin a tail on the Gwar. As my children and Krayla's play, Dunmer youngsters looked on in incomprehension. After a few minutes, one of the Dark Elven children inquired politely if he could play as well. Once one of them joined, a small group of others tentatively came over, and I knew full well that they had probably been instructed by their parents to do so. The children were all of House Lalu, and were likely just trying to curry favour by appearing closer to the Empire. But as my idea had been a success, I didn't think too much of it. An hour or two had passed. One child complained that another was cheating. The bickering green volume was finally enough to attract one of the older Dunmer. He stood silently listening as one Dunmer child accused the other of peeking from under the blindfold. He sighed and without a word placed a hand across the offending child's eyes. It will be fair now if this is how you want to spend your time, he said. If only to practice my own skill, I will cast blind on whichever one of you asks. The children smiled. To have the odds evened, I smiled myself. I had thought that the Halu would never permit or demand their children to play, but I never expected an adult among them to be obvious support of it, even in a black-handed fashion. Well, that was nice. It's worth a bit. Okay, well, good. You're welcome. So you finish it? Yep, book is a step closer. Well done. Awesome. Okay, barter. Can I just sell it straight back to you? Because you quite like me. So thank you for the book. I really enjoyed it. And now have it back. Come on. So we got 72 gold for that quest. Man. Well, it was certainly not a waste of time. It'd be nice if we got a blind spell from that or something, but... Alright, back into town, and now we can maybe have a chat at the Mages Guild to see if they've got a quest for us. And just collect stuff on the way. It's getting dark already. Yeah. Yeah, so that place is of interest to us, but, you know, we're not daft. It also looks scary as hell. like appealing and scary. But no, we're not. We're not going to do it. Not going to go. I love this mod. Immersive alchemy. Brilliant. Yeah. The Sheogorath Shrine. Hello, Gua. So immersive alchemy means that you don't in the default game. I'll see if I can find something to loot. When you click on a plant, it opens like a container, and then you take the petal from it or whatever. Whereas in this, it removes the plant from the game visually, and you just get whatever's inside it. Thinking of making a hunter class for a playthrough of Morrowind. Marksman's main weapon. We can't decide on second choice. Spear. Spear. Yeah, spear. There you go. Easy. So in default playthrough, I would have to open 4 containers. They're like 4 chests. Yeah, I think spear. You go spear and oh no, not you. Hello. Okay. Yeah, I would go spear and possibly short blades. I would go do them all. Why not? What are you looking at? And what? I don't need your help. I can lift the chest myself. Got it handled. Scram. Sure you don't need my help? I am quite sure little withering disease can't keep me down. Oh, if there's great without your help from you or anyone else. Now go away. Well, I can't heal him, so I can't pick that one. I could just insist. Go ahead. Quit bothering me when you're done. The chest is surprisingly heavy. You can't seem to get off the ground. Knew you couldn't do it. Okay, that's obviously a strength check. Failed to lift the chest. He said I didn't need my help. Well, I'll tell you what might fix that.
Must be joking. Bother someone else.
Tell you what might fix that. But we need to find a way into the city so we can buy some. A certain drink, maybe? A certain beverage could be applied here. A certain tipple? A certain... a certain member of chat sometimes. A certain enchanter. Let's just see what you've got. Little secret, sure. Vilungil, the ultimate, is a shady character. Even for a lawyer, everyone knows he's a bookkeeper for the Commoner Tongue. See what you've got. Oh, you got things. You got stuff. That's nice. Resist paralysis 20%. Constant effect. That's really good. And you can get the shoes of resist paralysis as well. Less useful because you can wear armor and pants, but you can't wear armored boots and shoes. Interesting. Good. I mean, I do have some... Actually, yeah. And oh, hang on, wait a minute.
Outlander, or go away.
On self, okay. Sajama, you're right. The Golden Moons Club. Hello. This is the Golden Moons Club outline. I'm afraid we serve high-ranking Hallowed customers only. That's a shame.
Our doors are always open.
Yeah, apparently. Apparently they are, right? Red Bull and Sajama would really hit the, hit the spot.
Probably nothing.
A fine weaponsmith. Alright, I mean, what we could do with, because we have been using our spear a little bit, is some repair hammers. But I'd rather find them, honestly.
Speed traveler.
Can we get some Sajama here? A potter, I know, but still. Maybe he's going to put some Sajama in some of his pots? No? Okay, fine. He's got some of these, though. Well, only weigh 10. Sorry, value 10, so I think I'll take some of these. And we'll wait for our fatigue to restore. Place candles all sides of the chest to make it lighter. Oh boy. Oh. That's only 30, you know. That's a pretty good deal. Summon a skeleton minion for 10 seconds, that's why. 10 seconds is not very long. I got a pearl I can sell. Might as well wait for my fatigue to get a little bit better, though.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Oh, go away. Oh, okay. And we can try and repair this. It's worthless otherwise. Oh. More effective than I expected, actually. Sorry for the noise, but hey. Yeah, so if this armorer has more of those, we can train our armorer and probably make some money on that. Or at least break even. On this axe.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Did you say something?
No, what are you doing? A fine weaponsmith. So the finest weapons design of Thea. Please feel free to browse. Okay. Yeah, we'll have both these. And That'll probably about do, I imagine, for now. Oh, there's a magical spear for, like, nothing. I think we might... Alright, hang on. What? So our spear, where is it? Does 5 to 20 damage. This does 6 to 15, but does actually do some magical spear. Or we could always get a silver one. That'd be better, actually. Yeah, okay, we'll get a silver spear. But first, we'll repair this.
Speak, traveler.
Then we can maybe swap it. So I'll sell you this, and then we'll buy this. Oh, and this. I think the silver spear will do us for, keep us for quite a while. It's going to be great against monsters. It's just going to be like an all-round... let's see, its condition is 500, which is better than that. So it's just better all round. So I said for 50 gold, that's pretty nice. I'm surprised there hasn't been a remix of that. Yeah, so now we've got 2 magical weapons, if you like, or at least... Nice. That's a good upgrade. I'm happy with that. But no, yeah, they're still out, well out of our price range, sadly. Although I know where to come for that kind of stuff, and I haven't found any Sajama. Let's go to the Mages Guild and see if they've got anything for us now. Let's test if I'm finding my way around. There's a new spear, though. I am not. No. An hourglass? I don't know what these are. Sajama? No? We'll have to go to a pub. The graphics look very nice. Yeah. Thank you. I am
Speak, traveler.
very pleased, Hanaki, with how the game has kind of turned out. I installed quite a lot of what, you don't have Sajama? What? Oh, there you go. It's quite a lot of money. Well, we'll wait around and probably save a couple of gold. Yeah, I've installed quite a lot of texture mods. But that's kind of it, really. There's no like fancy shaders or anything. And yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how it's all turned out. Yeah, so thank you. I didn't change the sky. That's perfect.
Please, have a look around.
Okay. So we'll buy 1 Sajama 39, okay. I could probably sell you some stuff that I'm not going to need, though. Spell absorption. I'm going to sell... Yeah, we'll sell you these. I don't know how you're going to sell them in your... Restore willpower, sell. We've got a lot of restore magic, which is nice. Fire shield, get rid of. Still like a really bad deal. Fortify willpower, get rid of. This is a terrible, terrible deal. What are you doing to me? Fortify intelligence, potion of feather. Oh, yeah, and those I just got for flavor. Wow. Okay, well, so I'm getting some Sajama, and you're getting 2 potions of spell absorption, a potion of restore willpower, a potion of fire shield, 2 potions of restore willpower, fortify intelligence, and a potion of feather. And I also get 20 gold. Yes, children, I believe I did. Yep.
The prey
So that'll boost our strength up to 80. Which should really help lift this freaking chest. Why I want to help this dude when he was so rude to me, I don't know, but I guess we're a kind-hearted soul, right? I know, Snarl. But not yet.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
I mean, I'm well aware of how good alchemy can be. It's been pretty ridiculous. Up here, wasn't he? Okay. It's not how you carry a spear. Fortify speed. I mean, Rast, you know, when he was a master of alchemy, he was doing fortify speed, fortify strength, fortify intelligence, and yeah, you could just do anything. Like, I had no skill at all in lockpicks, but you just fortify intelligence to like 200 and you can just pick anything. It's ridiculous. Right, let's see if this works. I mean, 80 is pretty high for strength. So, and I've missed this because Tamriel Rebuilt, no, Morrowind, Tamriel Rebirth, whatever it was, Rebirth, nerfed this to hell, but sadly it's back. 45 strength, 50 freaking points. Okay.
You waste your time.
Go away. No, I can't do it. That sucks. Oh, well, that's a shame. Yeah. You won't let me do it again? I mean, it is still there to unlock, right? Now our intelligence, I mean, too complex, yeah, because our intelligence is tanked now. Oh dear. We could wait a minute and try again. Because maybe he doesn't need to... Maybe this is scripted so you don't pick up the chest, right? But you don't need to. You just open it and take the things out of it. Sajama's still a thing. Cheese block? Well... Maybe. Is it really cheese? I mean, well, not really. He needs you to be stronger, so you take a strength potion. That seems... fairly reasonable to me. Okay. Intelligence 60. I still can't do it. Oh well. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was cheese. It's an alcohol. But no, I wouldn't say that was particularly cheesy. We can maybe come back to that. Alright, back to the Thieves Guild. We'll rest the rest of the night away. And then we will see what our guild mistress has for us. Of course, we have to find the Mage's Guild first. I think it's down there, that isn't it? I think it's in that little square there. So we kind of just go this way. That plant's getting out of control. Someone needs to prune that one back. That was nice, though. That was a nice, nice expedition.
Yes, Outlander?
Enjoyed it. There is a place for us to rest around here. I can't remember exactly where it is. Up there. Not up there. Ah. Lovely. 7 o'clock in the morning.
Fight well.
See if she's got anything for us. There we go. Okay, I need you to seek out the author of Undaedric Design, Nilos Lothry. Okay. Alright, well I remember this freaking book. He's the author of Undaedric Design. I suspect that his retirement may not be particularly fulfilling for a mage of his talents. I want you to recruit Nilos back to the guild. I heard he's living in Almas Thea. Well, at least we know where that is, right? That's not too far away. Yeah, there it is. There's the distillery that we're talking about. So we're filling this out quite nicely. So yeah, this is fine. Okay, good.
Yes, Breton?
And then we can explore Almas Thea, where we've been before, briefly. We were kind of in a bit of a rush because we were trying not to get our heads chopped off by a gang boss, but you know, that's done, so.
What is this about?
Has this restocked yet? That would be kind of handy. To the docks.
You like to walk a fine line, don't you?
Which is this way. Yeah, and I wouldn't mind checking out this area a little bit more as well.
Say your business.
And it sounds, to the delight of all the chats, like this may well involve more persuading. And we still have that to do, or at least look at. Surprised no one's mentioned it again. Surprised no one's like, oh, so the Dwemer ruins nearby are said to hold ancient treasures, but no one dare go because it's scary.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
$36 bloody gold? Ugh. And here we are again.
The waters of fear are peaceful. Do not disturb them, Outlander.
I love it. I won. I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl. I can say that.
Speak, if you must.
I want to ask a question, actually. Hello. I'm looking for someone, not across the bridge or Bloodstone Shrine, but this person. You don't like me. Of course you don't. Yeah, you're an ordinator. Why am I even asking you anything? We could ask from door to door. Just trying to get a better view of the place, though. Ah, trader. Okay, we can maybe chat to you. Welcome, Clara Loft, to my shop. How may I serve you? Do you know about this dude? His house is here in Almas Thea, on the northwest side. You'll find it just north of the Tailors and Dyers Hall, which I think I found. All ordinators are bastards. Sajama? Yes. I heard that an ordinator from Necrom arrived in Almas Thea recently. He was at the monastery of St. Veloth looking for a temple curate who would assist him in his duties. I love that. Well, ordinators are bastards though, so don't know if I can help him. What have we got here then? We don't use shields. I could use a shield along with my short sword. Don't really need that. Oh, look at that. That's pretty nice. But, you know, way out of our price range. Like, pretty much everything. Oh my god, we've got a toy guar. 100 though? I can't afford the toy guar. I don't even know anywhere to put it yet. We don't have a house. Still, makes me sad.
Our selection is the finest in town.
Thank you. Oh, happy Pie Day! You know what? Yeah. It's a collectible figurine of a Gua. Yes. Alright, so that's what we're looking at. So we get a better view of the place. Maybe the surrounding area. Can I get on this rock now? Still there it is. Little settlement over there as well as some boats. Dwemer ruin in the distance over there. Then something over there as well. Would I know what that was? That's probably the Oran plantation. Yeah, okay. We could maybe walk back, you know? Couldn't we?
The waters of these are peaceful. Water, do not disturb them.
They're all just talking to themselves. I hate everything. I have... Gua's workshop. Take my advice and keep an eye out while on the road. Last week I got jumped by a couple of bandits without any warning. Luckily they weren't very well organised. I doubt they would be here now. Nervarine, huh? Ooh. Yeah, 27 now because I've got no fatigue. It's amazing what difference that makes.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Thank you. The Limping Scrib. Aww.
You're on your honor. Don't press your luck.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually like these dark elf drinks. Anything's better than the chatting of the priests. Don't you agree? Haha. Banja Longface, and if you're asking because of my name, I'm not telling you. Little rumors, maybe? Rumors coming from the merchant circles are true. The Halu might try to push the temple to open Almasthea to more unhindered trade. Unhindered trade, huh?
Okay, I'm listening.
Nice to meet you, Clara Loft. Need any help? I've learned more about this place than I would ever want to know. Well... You'll probably just give me generic information, to be honest.
About this place.
Beds or food? A horse, long face? Yes. Fellow by the name of Dreligor, who passes through here once in a while. If you're looking for someone to go to Roa Deer, need extra money, you'll find him upstairs. It's the chapel of the Indoral Evely. Principal holding of the Indoral along the Thea lies in a small tributary a little to the east of here. Well, maybe it's kind of the wrong direction, right? And it's an escort quest, so I'm already kind of like, yeah. Yeah.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
What do you want?
Yeah, this is him. They always stop by when I cross the Thea. Say, you look like the sort of person who could assist me. I have a special job for someone. I'm not going east right now, though, I'm afraid, but I shall try and remember that you're there. Yeah. You know the best thing about Morrowind? You know the best thing about Morrowind? I'll tell you the best thing about Morrowind. But if you can't already guess, there's no frickin' ladders. Okay, the Indoral Helm of Verity. So the Andothren Helm of Truth fortifies personality but drains willpower. How does that work? Still, it's nice. I mean, that is actually quite nice thinking about it. Say something, I'll move on. Hello, Extinguish Hope. Welcome in. It's not something we can really buy right now because we have no frickin' money. But yeah, personality boost would be nice.
This...
Ah, okay. So we're in the right area.
Excuse me, did you say something?
Here it is. We'll just have a wait around before we go in. Put it on whenever you touch someone. Yeah, a little rude, but hey, you know, it's all fine. So we're still bundled up in our scarves. It's obviously quite chilly. And there you are, my friend. So let's just give this a save in case I ruin everything. Hello! I don't know what you want. Well, I was curious, actually, about whether you are Nilos Lothri. That's me. Can I help you? Well, can you join the Mages Guild, please? I'm sorry, I left the guild for a reason. I was much more foolish in those days, and I saw more evil than I ever cared to see again. I found peace and happiness in my retirement, and serenity in the arms of the tribunal. Tread carefully among those who seek power from the depths of oblivion, Clara Loft. There are things beyond the world that are not fit for mortals' minds to know. That's cool. At least I dress appropriate to the weather, unlike some other games. I mean, I don't have to. You can run around naked in this, but they do notice. They do say. By naked, I mean obviously in your underwear, but... Alright, okay. Alright, so... Read too much Lovecraft, maybe even saw too much Lovecraft. They do, by the way, in like Fallout as well. Lost, so if you want to try that at some point. Don't you think that the guild needs responsible people like you? She thinks highly of your talents. See no reason why you could not still serve the temple while working with us. What a sad spectacle you are. We'll relieved not to have you around once I tell her that what a coward you've become. Wow. Oof. I'm going to go with the first one. While kind, I'm afraid I must politely decline you once again. The guild will have to look out for itself. Maybe you can get them back onto a more sober track. Aww. You should have gone with the third one. Oh well, can't win them all. We noticed all these proclamations about, right, yeah. Imperial Legion. Okay. So, I mean, I could reload and try another one, but nah. Shrine to Malakath over there. Hospice of the Crossing. Hello. Beds and food. Perhaps you prefer served at the Limping Scrid instead. Fine. Fine then.
Have a look around.
No. You said I shouldn't be here, so I've gone. Little fishing outpost here. Okay. Right, the Andothren region is divided by the Thea River and contains the largest lake in Morrowind, Lake Andothren. The lush orange-green region with too many borders to name. The region is divided into House Lalu and House Indoril lands, separated by the neutral temple stronghold, Amasthea. From the chapel of Roadale, which we might go, the Imperial Levy presides over the villages of Tamriel and Vull. Have we heard of Vull? Have we been to Vull? To the west, you'll mostly find Tlalu plantations and smaller farms. The largest is the Oran plantation. West of here, there's Indel Run, an impoverished fishing hole. Further downstream, you'll reach Old Ebonheart, an Imperial fortress at the Thea River's mouth. Going south eventually takes you to the river port Plan Olek. So I do want to go to Old Ebonheart because that's, I think, where we're going to start artifact collecting. But, we need the basics. We need equipment and spells, and we have neither right now. We're slowly getting there, and I really like that slow build of the character. I freaking love it, and I think Morrowind does it better than any other game. Where you just okay, I'm gonna.
Excuse me, did you say something?
Vaguely just get like I've got a silver spear now, and it's just like, yay, upgrade. Very, very slowly get more powerful. And look, see, there's just interesting things everywhere. More egg miners stuff. Phobane. Wow. Phobane's in Baldur's Gate. Absorb health, turn undead. I think Phobane does absorb health as well, so maybe it's a direct and it is a long blade, so yeah, maybe it's a direct sort of like, hey, it's Phobane. I don't know. Very slowly, unless you go to Balmora's Maidens Guild and buy bound weapon spells at level 1. But yeah, I mean, there are of course ways around what I'm talking about, right? There's an expensive leather hat. But it's only 15.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Maybe I will do this escort quest to have a little look around here. I don't think we'll be in much of a rush to go back since we failed the quest.
Make it quick, Outlander.
So I can help this guy out.
Okay, I'm listening.
And it's not too far away, I don't think. But do we even have it on our map? Yeah, he didn't want us to go there. So yeah.
What do you want?
Been trying to secure a position here as a Tolmer. There's a Tolmer, but hasn't been opening in months. I fear that there won't be an opening for years to come, and I'll be stuck with my less desirable status until then. That's where you come in. Maybe it's not just a simple escort quest then. The only way for me to be considered for this position is if one of the Tolmer at Roadale loses his rank. Alcindoril takes incompetence very seriously. If a Tolmer were to lose his trade records, it would be difficult, perhaps impossible, for him to recover from such a careless mistake. No, I don't think we're going to do this. Tolmer? I don't know. I could ask about it, but I don't want this quest. Though that's probably trade records, isn't it? The bureaucrats who direct the flow of goods in Doral lands are rung or two higher than the social ladder for me. No, I'm not going to do this one. Corvith would have. Alright, we can try and walk back now. We know there's bandits and stuff around, but surely they won't bother us, right?
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Rumors flow from the House of Trouble.
Little market here.
Speak, traveler.
Yeah, so we'll just walk here, past the orange plantation, up here to there. It'll be fine. Yeah, relaxing walk. Yeah. Plus, it'd be nice to see the different kind of areas and gather some ingredients as well. But look at these like really warped trees. Like familiar, but still alien, right? Yeah, they're really cool. I really like them as well. Right, I don't want to rush too much. They have fat butts. Yeah, they got fat butts. Yeah, they do. Oh. Ah, it's a wind guitar thing. Terrible sandbox.
Quick, Breton.
Hello, what do you want? A little advice, I guess. Stop being so reckless. Okay, I'll be reckless. I did see this cork bulb here, though. I think that's what it is, right? Yeah. See, just off the weathered path, we find orange moss, which does fortify endurance. Just rubbing my eye a bit. But we all know that just off the beaten path lies death, usually. At least that's what most horror films would have you believe. There's a sail over there. Why am I so fast? I thought this was slower wind. Well, I'm not that fast, I don't think, but I do have the steed, so my speed is pretty good. We've also got pretty high athletics. And we're only about... We're not full encumbrance either, so... Alright, where is this? Need for Steed 3, Morrowind. Very good. What? Alright, I'm gonna pay the gold. Well, welcome to Indel Run. Apparently I stole some plants, yeah. Yeah, okay. Maybe I will put the owned tag back on. Because, I mean, come on, right?
Speak, traveler.
Hey, what's going on? The dock in Andothren serves a drop-off point for the cargo on the Thea River. Most villagers make a living as fishermen, boatmen, or labourers on nearby plantations. A few highly retainers and agents live here as well. Not the kind of place that would interest an outlander, I'm sure. But we can travel back to there. Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, let's just go into there. Okay. I like how they've thought of
I will listen out.
like how trade works in terms of the geography, where towns would be, you know, natural harbors, that kind of stuff.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
I really enjoy that kind of immersive. Yeah, you travel as well. Same place. For 1 coin more,
Care
huh?
to see the sights? Where can I take you?
Oh yeah, you got a trader. I keep checking these out. I'm not really sure why. See what neat stuff's around. For example, the shard axe there. It's pretty nice. Cool plate. Yeah, we get frosted ebony cutlery eventually and all that kind of stuff. But not yet. We get some extravagant shoes as well. Should we buy some new shoes? Not much of a choice, eh?
Let's
There.
do some business.
New shoes. I like these better. Does ebony cutlery do more damage to your steak? I imagine it would cut a bit better, yeah. I'm going south, you go north. Remember cork will be pretty good. Cure paralyzation. Okay, yeah, that is nice. Collect everything. All the things. Hi Tail, welcome in. Any new hats? We did swap it back for the scarf. Ew! 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 Brown beetle. Fortify endurance. Train fatigue. You need ebony to cut Daedric steak, otherwise your cutlery has no effect. Love it, guys. You're all the way over there? Why are you so mean? Well, hopefully if we hide behind here, she'll come closer. Yep. Oh, she's got one of those Christmas hats. Don't be a backpedaling archer. Oh my god, a backpedaling archer. Ow! Sorry everyone, sorry. Oh. Come on. Right, she's freaked out because she can't see us. Okay, where are we going, lady? Where are we going? I just want to reach you. I have no ranged weapons. Ow. Oh, nice. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. New hat. New hat. Oh my goodness. Look at it. New skirt as well. Oh, a halberd. We have no need of it, really. Which is a shame. Ooh, the shadow. A Dinmer's Guide to the Reach. I will read that, like, actually read it. 5 to 20 points of damage. Okay, so it's... we might as well just leave it. Santa's hat coming to town. What else we got? Oh, we're not wearing any greaves, are we? That's just a basic upgrade. A wolf right pauldron. Yep, that's also something that we're not wearing. Leather boots, yeah. We can go with the boot look. Wild net. Okay, no, that's probably not going to be as good as this. Nope. And a short bow and some any arrows. Cool. Okay, whatever. And frost damage. This is a nice. Nice. There you go. We got a new look. I might put the wrap back on. Yeah, and probably as well. Okay. I mean, that was really basic gear, and yet I am really pleased that we found it all. But yeah, wolf pauldron there. Look at that. Wonder if you play an archer character in Skyrim and you marry Lynette, is it a arranged marriage? Hey Shay, well done. Well done. That was great. All right, well, I mean, encouraged by that. Tube though. Hello? Everything cool? I'm just looking around. This character's in combat. Old man Muglook. Okay, you're not actually an enemy, are you? Best you leave the tomb, stranger. Me and the young'uns have claimed this place ourselves. Rival looters are not welcome. Well, I'm just looking around, you know. What do you want? If I let you bet, then I might tell you. I mean... it's trapped, okay. Do you want to open that for me then? You want to go in there and open that? I'm not very good at locks. The head does not fit the body. Why not? Why not? The guy keeps in shape, alright? He can't help getting old. But, you know, he's you know, he works out. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, all this is locked anyway. There's something here. So we've got a tomb with looters in it. That in itself, I love. Oh, that's great. Right, well I can't... yeah, okay. So I think we are going to leave. I don't think we're going to mention that we've taken out one of their friends outside, but... We got some stuff, guys. We got stuff. We got this frost damage ring thing. So I actually have some ranged capabilities now. And some boots and greaves. Yeah, very stylish greaves. Look how stylish the greaves are. Look at them. Very stylish. The shorts. Well, the shorts then. That flying thing's probably gonna try and kill me. Yeah, so I'm going to imagine these are owned, so I'm not going to touch them. This looks like a farm. And by farm, I mean slave. Plantation. Yeah.
This scent is new.
We're going to skirt around this, you know, it's not somewhere that we want to visit, really. But equally, we're not out to change the world or anything. This eventually is going to keep, like, weighing me down. All them as well. What a horrible day. Ugh. Oh, there's a tomb. Yeah, no, it looks lovely, right? The way it falls on the lake as well. Beautiful. Tomb ready time? You may well be right. I heard something there. We don't have any way to unlock anything. No. Okay, well that was fun. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we do have, you know, we've got Alteration 25, which is more than enough to open a lock like that if we had the spell. Get wrecked, Krabby. It is, yeah, it is pretty. I wonder whether I can take this kind of stuff. Okay. So I just pick up there. Is it that? Water breathing's good? We've got plenty of that. And it's heavy as well. Yeah, pretty pond. Very much so. What's the orange moth do? Endurance. I mean, yeah. Okay, so we can make one. That's so good, that interface, I love it. Compared to vanilla, frickin', yeah. The joy I had with that. Nice. Pancakes. Yes, my madam. Yeah. Welcome to, ooh. Morrowind combat, right? I see you up there. How you doing, Redman? How you doing? Does look menacing, doesn't it? I'm curious about this boat. I'm curious about everything. Oh boy. Oh no, 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 abort, abort. Exit. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Maybe actually, from here? It was a trap, yeah. Well, that explains, I guess they may have been diving for pearls, and yeah. Now, if we absorb health... Can I get into the water now? Oh, I'm walking on it, of course. Yeah, I'm actually thinking we can do this if we, Alright, no rush. Let's restore our fatigue. Curiosity almost killed the Clara. So far, we have made use of the skills that we, you know, spells that we've got. Yep, come on. Nice. Aw. Oh, hello. You dead? Ow! You weren't dead, were you? Get. Alright, where's that boat? Yeah, dead person. With a bag. Some onyx. Ooh. Khajitai? Wow. A black pearl. Some Metse. Matter. Yeah, must have been, yeah, diving down there. Ooh! This game, man. Oh, Seen something else. Over encumbered. Not the best time to be over encumbered, but we are invulnerable to that while we're in here. Steel battle axe. It's not worth taking. Oh, did I? Thank you for that. I'll try and stop drowning and then I'll have a look at it. Yeah, so that's probably a quest that we can get. Drowned? I think he was slain. You know, probably up there or something like that. So this place is underwater and has skulls next to it. It's going to be a nice place to visit. Nope, don't like it. Oh, there's what? Where do you come from? I'm dead. Okay, let's go. Yeah, so we've probably found... We'll look at the quests. No. Okay, it's not there. Which is good. I like that. Mission failed successfully. Well, we just had a little luck, right? A little luck and then decided actually no. Let's not. Like, if I had water breathing, then yes. So again, another place to go back to. Okay, we're going that way. Whatever that is, it doesn't deserve a signpost. A foul creature bars our way. I think we must prepare to do battle. It's a Quama, yeah, so it's another retexture. Yeah, Quama Forager. Doesn't that look badass? It is. It really is. It is pretty freaking foul. Just hasn't had the opportunity to bathe in a while. The weak tail thing is, I know they really did a good job at that, I think. There's a cave over there. I can't help but want to see everything. It's wonderful. Where are we? Oh man, we've still got a long way to go. There's the distillery with the bandits. I don't think that's for us right now, though. Bandit hunting, not really a Clara thing. But, I mean, something we'll go out of our way, right? Hello, Lord of Danis. Welcome in. How are you?
New species of creature has entered your dungeon.
The boy 2601, thank you very much for the follow. You are now one of the people. You're doing good. I'm glad to hear it. Ah. Nice. Just finally stopped raining. What a weird and alien landscape we're traversing. I love it. The sack of lowleaf is especially good for us because it's worth quite a lot. And it's got a good enchantment on it. Well, you know, not enchantment, you know what I mean. Alchemy thing. Oh. A foe. We shall prepare to do battle. Not a single Velk. No, they're not that far away though, are they? They're on this side of the river. Maybe the rat isn't hostile, it is. Silver Spear doing its job though. How close are we to leveling? 6. 6 out of 10. I think we may be increasing our personality though. Oh, there's another cave. I can't though, I have to get back. I have no encumbrance left. Is that the same? Yes, it is. Okay. So we can at least check out what this Dwemer ruin is as we reapproach the city. So I don't know where we're going here. We want to be over there. I may have gone off the beaten track a little bit. The muck you need a shovel for. Don't you? Artifacts? Yeah, I think you do. I think you do. I definitely saw a muck shovel in one of the shop's inventories, so I'm pretty sure you do. Foul beast! I slay you! Whoa. Yeah, get slayed. No, well, if I... Yeah, strength is kind of lacking. Strength 30. So... No. Game. Thank you. So no? But... Oh, is it? Okay, Bhakti. Alright, well, I'll make sure to try and get the muck then. Alright, wall walking, we can try and cast it once we've got it better, because there's an entrance over there. We can at least check it out, can't we, on the way in? Yeah, it's difficult for me to... I mean, I've played Rebirth so long that I forget what it changed and what it didn't. I mean, I thought it was one of the better things it added. I mean, a relatively minor thing, but... Oh, for God's sakes. Of course I did. Well, we can have one of these 16 potions, can't we? Game! Instantly distracted. There's the thing over here. A little raft is moored. Why? Curiouser and curiouser. Right, so... Yep, this stuff's good. Yep. Come here, and you. Because that stuff gives restore health. That's something we'll need. So the way is shut. Oh, the way is not shut. So it's nope. One for another day. Ooh. Hello, person who is surely not hostile. Okay, what's going on? This is great. Just a simple idea. Brilliant, though.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
What are you doing in stranger? You don't mean to drive us out of here, do you? No? 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 You're a pauper. Oh, so you're like beggars, just kind of slumming it here, right? You look important. Don't know anything. Don't know nothing about anything. Just support squatter. You should talk to Felin Bevel. If anyone's in charge here, it's her. Okay. Felina Bevel.
What do you want?
Well, where would this person be? Unless there are squatters in here. Nope, doesn't sound like it. I don't want to go down there, but I'm glad I found it. And this is really goddamn clever. Yeah. But it doesn't sound like there's anything in there that's particularly friendly. Okay, maybe it's you. No.
I have no time for you, Breton.
Take me to your leader. Wasn't she the one when we first came in?
Speak, traveler.
Make
It was,
quick,
yeah.
Outlander.
So she's got nothing to say. Okay. Squatters, that's cool, yeah. You told the alchemist in Aldrun Mages Guild to give you a description of the ingredients, how I learned that scuttle is cheese-like? No. Think you'll find that Morrowind is a cheese-free game.
Let's do some business, shall we?
Wow. Advanced Chitin Pioneer Helm. Night Eye 20 points and resist poison 100. For 500 gold. That is amazing. We can also get a pitchfork as well, like that. But we can't afford it. Yeah. There's some good stuff here, but we can't afford anything right now. 131 gold. We need to report our failure.
It's a strippy trick, all right.
Well. And this is someone's house, okay. Mage skill down here. Go and report our abject failure. I have been to see him. He refused to join the Mages Guild. That's very disappointing. I'm afraid I can't take no for an answer. Charm him. Overawe him, join the temple yourself if you must. I simply cannot conduct my studies without his expertise in hand. Okay, fine. I guess we'll be going back then, but next time. It's time for me to head off, I'm afraid.
The finest spells in town.
Because I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. So it is time for me to call it an evening. Been a pleasure though, as always. Sorry if you came in a little late. Apologies for that, but I got to stop sometime. Yeah, so next time it seems like we're going back here, but we can but we can do it via the boat, and we can maybe look at some alchemy and that kind of stuff. We've got quite a lot of things jotting around, so. But yeah, it's time for me to stop. It's been a good stream. I'm glad I did stream. It's been a pleasure. No, not load. We'll call it stream 2. And yeah, so far so good. I mean, slow and steady, right? Clara Loft is slowly getting there. Like this episode, we got our silver spear, and we got a bit more armor, and a bit more equipment here and there, and you know, explored quite a bit as well. We made our way all the way up there, which, you know, compared to this is quite a long way. You know, it's from like Seydanin to Caldera, so it's quite a way, quite a trek that we've just done. And found some things in between as well, which is nice. So, thank you everybody, and if you're watching on the V streams, on the VOD, see you next time.